Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. So a lot has happened, and I know that I've been saying I was gonna update you guys on the coffee shop for a really long time, and I just really haven't because things have been really crazy, and I feel like I also say that a lot, but for real, things have been crazy. And unfortunately, there's a lot of things that I can't share with you guys. But I definitely wanted to kind of update you guys on how it's going, and I wanted to show you guys the shop because we pretty much have it all done. There's a few minor touches left to do, but you know, those, yeah, we'll get there. But majority of the shop is done. As you guys may or may not know, the people that we were sharing the space with moved out a little bit earlier than expected, actually. So we started our renovations about a month earlier than we were predicting, which kind of threw a lot of stuff off. But we just finished. It took us about 2 months or so to finish the renovations. There was a lot of stuff to do, and we also started kind of having a lot of events at the shop, which kind of threw things off. And so now we're finally at the point where we've got everything done, especially like the lobby. And a lot of things that we had been working on, like there's a window seating bar that we did that took us a really long time to get done. And then we just launched our fall menu. So it is August 30th. So we, yeah, we're like into fall. Well, not weather-wise, it's still hot out, but coffee shop-wise, our fall menu's out. So we've also had a lot of new people join the team since the last time that I checked in with you guys. I've got a couple new employees, and everybody's amazing and everybody is great. So I'm gonna get ready. I've actually got a whole tote of fall stuff that I have to bring to the shop. So hopefully I can kind of vlog today. I'm gonna show you guys around, and then we're gonna put the fall stuff out. And we're gonna go way back. Like, I'm taking you guys way back in my footage to where we first started the renovations. So without further ado, let's watch all of that, and then we will zoom forward to today. Okay? Let's get it. Well guys, it's day one of renovating. It's day one of reopening up my coffee shop because the people that we're sharing with just moved out. And so that leaves us with a mess and a lot of space that we have to fill, which is exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. But yeah, so this is kind of what we're working with. Last night, Vince and I came in to kind of move things around a little bit because we had all of our stuff shoved over here. So until we get a couch and some chairs and new tables and everything, we're just roping off this back section because it needs to be cleaned, and it needs to be, just a lot needs to be done back there. And we need to paint the walls. So we roped that off for now, and then we moved some of our tables out into the middle, and then a couple of our tables to the windows. And the bar still looks the same, which I think we're gonna add on to it. But yeah, so now it's a little bit more spaced out. We've still got 2 tables over here that have outlet access. And like I said, we're gonna paint the walls and everything, so we got a lot to do. But I've got a really great team, so I know that we can get it done. And my goal is to at least have the walls painted by the time I go to Hilton Head, which is not this upcoming weekend, but the next weekend. So we've got a lot to do. But mostly reorganizing the back, changing things around, getting more shelving so we can have more products and everything. So that is the goal, that's the plan. And yeah, we're attempting to be open during it. As long as we can ensure a safe seating area, which so far so good. So wish us luck. I'll check in later. This is the back, and as you can see, it is a disaster right now. Obviously, it wasn't really left in too good of shape, but this is what we're working on today. We have to organize this whole thing, clean it really well, and that's gonna be a project. But for now, I've opened in like 10 minutes, so I've got to get everything ready. Hey guys, I wanted to update you. It is currently June 3rd? I think it's June 3rd. So we haven't really done much in the way of like renovating because we're still figuring things out. But what we did do is we swatched this color on the wall. So we think we want to paint the walls like a coffee color, and we're kind of trying to debate between like these two, and we kind of wanted to go somewhere in the middle, which led us to this color, and I think I really like it. And then we also spent a lot of time taking out all the nails in the wall and the screws in the wall, especially on this side, and patching holes. As you can kind of see, all of the patches that needed to be done. And then we sanded it. So yes, that is pretty much all we've done so far. Oh, and I also got these chairs off Marketplace. They're like these brown leather type, very, very comfy. And then I already had this at home, so I brought it. Over here, I put these chairs by the door, more seating, and then over here, we put this mug rack right here for retail, and then we're still working on that whole area. But for now, I feel like we've gotten a jump on it. At least we're further than I thought we would be at this time this month. So I'm pretty happy. And that's pretty much it. I will check back in with you guys later. Oh, and then I forgot to show you guys the kitchen. So we kind of reorganized it just a little bit. Anyway, yeah, so we have our microwave over here for now. This is our grinder. It just broke, so that's been fun. But we basically just put shelf here, sink here, and the biggest thing and the most helpful thing so far is that we got to move our shelf right here and make it way more organized. So we've got all of our lids, our cups, and they're all organized. So we've got a lot more work to do, but we're feeling good about it so far. All right, guys, I have an update for you. This is the office room that I haven't had access to in a year, and it needs a lot of work. But we're gonna start doing that today. Hopefully I can get like a desk and everything in there. And then over here, we need to clean the floor because it's a disaster right now. But what I did over here right now is I just put that on the wall so that we could have a place to put our keys and our purses and everything. So I'm gonna sweep and mop this room and probably move like this table into there and some stuff out of the hallway so we can have that clear. I'm on my way right now to the coffee shop, and yesterday we actually had to close early because we had some really heavy storms and we had some really bad flooding. So the exit that you would normally get off to go to the shop was completely underwater, and the road to the mall, which is where our shop is kind of, was closed for flooding. So the whole town was flooded, and I just made the judgment call to close just like an hour early, which, you know, I hate doing that, but sometimes you don't have a choice. And that's one of those things that's hard as like a business owner, is to make those calls, especially when you don't know if you made the right decision or not. But yeah, so we're on our way right now actually to Walmart to get some milk for the shop, and then we'll be at the shop. I don't know how to get Okay, so I know that I told you guys that I was going to show you what the shop looked like before we decorated for fall, but I got here and we were all really excited to decorate, so we got sidetracked and ended up decorating. So I'm gonna show you guys right now the shop. And yes, our fall decor is already out. That's okay, enjoy it. The shop is, like I said, pretty much done. So I'm just gonna show you guys like the main lobby where customers are. And then I'm not gonna show you guys the back today. Maybe that could be a different vlog, but basically we are done and it feels great. And I can kind of put on the screen like what everything is if you guys are curious, but you know, we've got so much going on here, from different vendors over there featured to a drive-through to DoorDash. There's so much, but it's really exciting. The only thing that we're really waiting on at this point is parts for this fridge right here, this big one, the commercial fridge. We still don't have the shelves for that in yet, and it's been taking a really long time. And then the window seating bar over here, we are actually building a backstop onto that with outlets in it, which we also haven't done yet. But other than those things and touching up the floors, we're pretty much done. So we even officially have mats behind the bar, which has been huge for all of us. I know it may not seem like a big deal, but it actually is really nice. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the coffee shop. Here we go.